We can't even use that close.
What is going on, guys? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Hunter Tuned and Cristiano's Pizza. We are actually... So we are working on Christian's motor. Behind me, I actually got my B20 VTEC all assembled again. This is obviously the DevCon B20 that we've been working on. I got the cylinder head on, JE Pro Steel head gasket. Both surfaces are flattered in a 2x4, and she should be all minty pinty.
2x4s at Menards are pretty fucking work all the time.
Whatever, she's straighter than a piece of plywood, I tell ya.
Straighter than a piece of wafer board.
Okay, so anyways, this guy is all assembled, ready to rip. In the next day or two, I think I'm going to take my transmission apart as well. I'm trying to find some parts to I might need a new second gear, and I might replace the second gear and maybe some synchros in the transmission to try to get that thing to shift better so we can bang gears down to quarter mile, down to 1320. Gotta wipe the lens off, it was all dirty. So anyways, now we're moving on to Christian's motor, and this is the motor that was in Christian's car that shit the bed. And it lost oil pressure, and it broke pistons, and yeah.
Lost a bunch of bolts.
Yeah, he brings this thing over. One of the main studs is backed out. It had it had one mount bolt in it.
Yeah, this one wasn't even in there. It was just this one. So this was swinging back and forth. The water pump's missing a bolt.
Yep, and it had
the alternator bolt's missing. The main bolt that holds the alternator on.
Yeah, it was missing a lot of stuff. So we're gonna go through it. Make sure everything is kosher with this thing, and he's putting the cheapest $200 connecting rods in it, and
max peating rods.
Yeah, cheap shit. I turn that fuel pump off. Yeah, and then he's doing the Viterra pistons. So we're going to be getting Christian's motor together here, and I also have to flow a bunch of injectors for my website, huntertune.com, if you haven't checked them out. I figured I would kind of go over the difference between a bad injector and a good injector. I have in the tester right now, I actually have this one right here. The third one in is actually one that's bad. I mean, I've ran it a bunch of times to try to clean it out, and you know, nothing is working here. And then this is a good one, and then these two are good as well. So when it sucks because when people send me injectors to flow, you can either send them to me and then I charge a fee for just kind of getting you a flowed set that is even. Or if you buy a set from me, some people just send me injectors and then I flow them and then I resell them. Like some people just will give me injectors because they like me. So this guy sent me over some injectors and a lot of them are bad. It's funny because when I flow injectors, like if I go to the junkyard around me and then I grab injectors from somewhere and then I decap them and then I flow them, a lot of them are pretty damn even. But I feel like the way you decap the injector and the way that you grind the end of the cap off has a lot to do with, like, these things get gummed up pretty easily if you decap it, incorrectly. Anyways, we're gonna turn on this old girl here.
I gotcha.
All right, so we're gonna give her a little bump. I don't know if you guys can see in the video, but the left injector is like pissing crooked. I'll go wide open with them once, and you can see the difference in the spray pattern. One of them will piss like sideways. When you wake up and after a certain time of doing a thing, and it pisses all over the place. That's kind of what this one on the left's doing. And then on the right, this guy right here is nice and smooth, and it's like a straight stream. Where this one's like a, kind of all over the place. It's gotten a shitload better since, but I mean, she's there. Hang on, I'll go on and off with it, and you can really tell the difference. And it also flows like half of what it normally should. See how it's pissing crooked?
Compared to the other one, you can see it.
Yeah, you can see one's like pissing crooked and one's pissing straight. And that's like a prime example of like this one's really gummed up. So I won't even run this one. Now it's pissing like 2 different ways. Or that one on the right there. She's ripping pretty good.
Strong stream, and then you look at this, and you're like, oh,
difference. Look at the flow difference.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, just a little injector knowledge for you guys. This is what I do for the website. Try to sell as many of these damn things as I can. The more you guys buy injectors, the more I have to flow them. And the closer we are to buying a dyno.
And if we get desperate, we always have a donor for injectors over here.
Yeah, right? Oh, fuck, I'm out of injectors. We'll just pull them out of my own fucking personal truck.
Perfect. And so over here, I am just hogging out the sides of the cylinder here because I need to make some clearance for my rods and pistons. More so my rods. So I get to do that, and I've already been doing it for like an hour, and I'm halfway done. So let's get to moving.
Cutting the blocks kind of suck.
Yeah. Oh, and then after I'm done with the block, I have to do the girdle.
Yep.
And then when I'm done with the girdle, we have to hone it.
We are in the process of putting Christian's motor together, and you know, we're just sitting here notching away. These rods that he got needed to be notched, so when we were playing around with this thing yesterday, we took it to the car wash and we got it cleaned off as best as we could. This thing was an oily, sludgy fucking mess, but we put the crank in and one rod and piston just to see if we needed to notch, because the last single cam we did on the channel for Tyler's car, we did that one with the custom P2PO rods and pistons, which I would love to get on my website and sell those because they're freaking awesome. Those didn't need any notching whatsoever. And I've never ran these cheap $200 rods before that he's running in this single cam. They're like the Max Peating rods, so we thought we would check to see if we actually needed to notch, and we definitely did. So Christian got the block part of this notched, so we just had to notch, you know, on this side of the block here, which he might have not went far enough on some of them, but we're gonna have to notch that. And then you have to notch the girdle here, so Michael's just going to town notching this out, so the rod bolt clears the girdle. And this is kind of the hardest part about building a single cam, is just notching the shit, because it sucks and takes a while to do it, especially the way we've been doing it. There's got to be a fucking better way to do this, but we just got a bit, you know, a bit on the end of this Dremel tool here, and you know, we're just going to town as much as we can, and then the compressor fucking runs out of air, and we got to sit here for 10 minutes and wait for the compressor, and then we get about 2 to 5 minutes worth of grinding, and then you got to let the compressor build up again, and then yeah.
It's charged up 3 times.
What?
It's charged up 3 times just for those.
Just for these, yeah. So this has taken like a half hour already just to do these couple ones here.
And I still have to do more.
Yeah, you're about halfway done. So, yeah. But anyways, I got some good news. We are going to be on our way over to a friend of mine's, and I may be getting a car.
I'm buying a car.
I might be getting another car. I can't pass this deal up. Literally can't.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back. What was that, Michael?
I need tires.
Are those tires pretty shot?
Yeah.
They're showing cords?
I have to take one off and remount it so the cords aren't where the burnout is.
Oh, yeah. I see. So we are trying to get Michael's car working too with my slicks. We're going to bolt my slicks onto Michael's car, and I guess they fit.
Yeah, you got to shave down the bleed screw. That's all that we had to do.
Yeah, shave the bleeder screw down, and my slicks fit on Michael's car.
So I did all that.
Yeah.
And then I was going to take my lowering springs off and put coilover sleeves on I had, but the sleeves maxed out are still shorter than the lowering springs.
Yeah, so he needs to get stock suspension or an actual coilover so he can raise the car high enough to actually put those slicks on it, because currently they are way too freaking big for the height of the car.
I could just take my fenders off.
So anyways, Michael needs coilovers to raise his car up to be able to fit these giant 24.5-inch tires, or you just need to get a 23-inch slick. But In other news, the Mustang, we found a bunch of huge boost leaks on it. So the intake sensor on the intercooler pipe here was leaking like a sieve, and this coupler on this piece of pipe was also leaking really bad, like to the point where it wouldn't even build a pound of boost. So I have to get a new intake sensor for this thing and re-boost leak test everything and make sure everything else is good. I want to make sure this blow-off valve seals, and then the Mustang will be ready to go again. But yeah, I'm trying to sell my fucking Mazda if anybody's interested. It's a great car, and yeah, I'm just trying to get rid of that thing because you know, I just don't ever fucking use it. It's got a lot of miles though. It's funny because I had a guy come and look at it, and he's like, I could never buy this car. It's got too many miles on it and whatever. And it's funny because everybody is so steered away from a car if it's got high mileage. Like, the car is 15 years old. If it only had 100,000 miles, I'd probably be concerned. Like, oh, a car is never fucking driven. It's probably a piece of shit and brakes all the time. But if it's got 270 on it, why not? The thing's literally never let me down, and it's got, I've put 45,000 miles on it. I bought it with 230,000. Now it's got 270,000. Fucker never skips a beat.
Green car's got, I bought it with 284,000. It's got 292 now.
Yeah, doesn't skip a fucking beat. Yeah, exactly. Doesn't skip a beat. But yeah, everybody's all concerned about mileage, but you're buying a used car for like a grand or two, and you expect to have 100,000 miles in a car that's like decent looking and shit? I don't think so.
They probably just saw a sneak peek.
What is behind me? I don't know what that is.
It's Michael's new car.
Is it Michael's new car? Okay, so spoiler alert, everything's fucking out of the woodwork now. I bought a Del Sol. Yeah. See you later, Michael. So this is my Del Sol. It's an OBD1 Del Sol, so it's like, I don't even know what year it is. 93 to 95. 93 to 95, anywhere in there. OBD1, so it's got P28 in there. I'll probably rip out and sell on the website. But this thing is like uber fucking clean, guys. Let me show you around it quick. So look at that rear quarter right there. It's got a little rust down there, nothing crazy. But the body itself is really straight. It needs a front bumper. That's about it. It hit a fucking chupacabra going down the road one day, and the bumper totally got dickered. So needs a bumper. Needs my Avid ones, because my Avid ones would look dope as shit on this thing.
Should we put them up to it and look at them?
You can go grab them if you want. And here's the other rear quarter on the car. And yeah, it's got a Z6 in it. Pretty clean interior. It doesn't have carpet in it because the carpet got wet and the guy ripped it out, but I mean, you don't really need carpet. It's fine. All the other interior is still in the car. Good to go. Cluster says 19,000 miles. I call bullshit. But yeah, cluster says 19,000 miles. I highly doubt it's that low, but it could be. And I don't really want to tell you guys what I paid for it, because I didn't really pay anything for it. Oh, Michael's got an Avid one here. Oh yeah.
Probably in the shot.
Oh yeah, that'll look fucking sweet. So I'm gonna throw those things on it, fix a couple things, because it does have an exhaust leak. Boo-hoo. And then it also has some other little issues with the front suspension, like it clunks a little bit. But oh, look at that. It's got a Dragway Vapors sticker on it. That's my old vape shop. You guys want me to sell some vape juice? I might throw it on my website. I think that'd be a good idea. But anyways, there's the Del Sol, guys. I really don't know what I'm gonna do with the car. I built that, or tuned that one day, and I kind of fell in love with it. And I was gonna buy this car like 2 weeks ago. My buddy's just like, dude, just come get the fucker, you know, for a very, 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 very low price. And I'm like, ah, dude, I really don't need another car. But he's like, dude, just fucking buy it and flip it. And I'm like, maybe I'll buy it and flip it. Maybe I'll sell the Mazda and the deli and then some other shit and then be able to get a dyno or do whatever. I don't know. But we're just trying to make money out here, guys. So this thing, like I said, I don't know. I might keep it. I might not keep it. I don't think I'll get a deli for what I paid for this one. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but yeah. What do you think I should do?
You already know it. I think you should do it.
I should build it.
Mm-hmm.
Built single cam.
Mm-hmm.
To walk Michael's car.
Sure. You're at a chassis disadvantage.
Yeah, these chassis suck for going fast. Because you can't roll cage them, and you can't fucking... I don't know. I had like a 300 horsepower Del Sol one time, and the thing just walks all over the place. Like they just, the suspension on them really kind of sucks, but, or the chassis itself just kind of sucks for, it sucks for like 300 horsepower or more, you know. But like a 200 horsepower all motor autocross car, yeah, it would be sweet. It would be sweet.
I mean, you could put a T25 on it. Right. 280. Nice suspension.
Yeah, maybe we'll just boost the stock motor.
Beef up the one on the front. Hit roundabouts at 75, 80 miles an hour. Put the harness bar in the back like that one we just tuned. That's what I think we should do.
Right. We'll see. I kind of want to keep it. I'll probably keep it. We'll see. I feel like I've been a hoarder lately.
I bet you once you start building it, Christine takes it, and then Christine...
My girlfriend had a deli one time. Oh, she loved that thing.
She can take it to the track with us then, and...
Yeah, maybe I'll keep it. I'll spray it flat black, put Avid ones on it, and it'll be perfect. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it, guys. Maybe we'll do some more motor build stuff tomorrow or the next day, or I don't fucking know. If anybody's got GSR transmission parts, let me know, because I want to get my hatch back together. And then once the hatch is back together and the Mustang goes like 970s, and then the deli will get built, and then the truck's getting the turbo, and then...
And what order is that happening though?
I don't know. I really want to turbo the fucking truck.
That's what I thought.
I really want to turbo the truck.
You said deli in before the truck.
I know.
That's what you just said. I was like, huh? I think we need a turbo truck package.
I think turbo truck's next.
Yeah.
Turbo truck is next. Once the Honda's back together, which I literally just need to put it in the car.
10-second turbo truck?
11s.
Because it's the haul.
Yeah. It's 7,000 pounds.
If
it goes 11s,
that'll be the day decent. When you can run the Mustang at 950 and then be like, okay, I'm good. And then take the truck out and run 11s and still beat me. Just kidding.
No, the goal is to pull the Mustang with the truck to the track. Yeah. Unload the Mustang, race the Mustang, and then unhook the trailer, and then race the truck. Mm-hmm. But
what happens if the truck breaks up?
Then I'm fucked.
We gotta do some work to the Mustang.
We gotta put a trailer hitch on it so we can pull the truck with the Mustang.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, this video is gonna be kind of long. We're kind of just rambling, but yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Hopefully you enjoy my Del Slow, and now I can be like all the other cool YouTubers like Chris Sadowski and all those guys that have Del Sols. And Honda Vlogs. Honda Vlogs is gonna comment on this video and be like, bro, you got a Del Sol? Fuck yeah, you can't sell it, bro. Yeah. He wanted me to get a Del Sol. But yeah. So anyways, thank you for watching this video. Please smack that fucking like button like Zosh. Oh, I was supposed to tune his car. He never got back to me. I sent him 2 maps. He never got back to me. I don't know. How's your car doing, Zosh? Where you at? Whatever. Anyways, hit the subscribe button, like, comment, subscribe, comment, share, like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit the bell, fucking bell, notify me. Don't get notified, YouTube's a piece of shit. Okay, see ya!